As we enter into the third year of the global pandemic, new norms are emerging in the way that we go about our everyday lives. We didn't have a playbook, but yet we persevered, and many jumped in to help their neighbors and community. Here in Canton, we started 2021 off with a flurry of activity as we helped Wayne County provide over 26,000 vaccinations this past spring, including our senior facilities and homebound residents. Every single municipal department pitched in to facilitate this tremendous undertaking at the summit. Even today, we are partnering with Wayne County and the state to provide testing and vaccinations at Sheldon School. This walk-in clinic has provided a great service to our residents as we continue to work our way through this COVID pandemic. The census numbers came in this year, and Canton's population has grown to 98,659. We have surpassed Livonia and Westland and are now the 9th largest community in the state. We are still growing. There are more residential developments on the west side of Canton, and we look forward to welcoming more neighbors to the community. We have welcomed a number of exciting new businesses at Canton in the past year. Amazon is building a 250,000 square foot delivery station on Michigan Avenue west of Beck. Everyone's favorite tropical smoothie cafe opened its doors, as did their neighbor, the Samosa Factory. French Toast Bistro opened in October and has quickly become a popular brunch destination. Gardner White moved into the former Art Van building, and Planet Fitness moved into the former Canton 8 movie theater. AGPE Glass, a new high-tech glass company, identified Canton as their new home, and a couple other international companies have Canton on their short list of potential new locations. Keep in mind that these are just a few of the many new businesses that we have welcomed this past year. Canton continues to be a draw for a variety of commercial and industrial development. We continue to prioritize public safety while being good steward of the community's tax dollars. From policing our streets to first responders helping people in crisis, Canton remains one of the safest and most responsive communities in the United States, and we're going to keep it that way. We're also fixing the darn roads and sidewalks with a monumental investment in our main roads, neighborhood roads, and sidewalks throughout Canton. We made large investments in the summit and our parks this past year and plan to do more in the future. And we've done all this work while keeping taxes low and maintaining adequate reserve funding. We've also begun making internal changes. Last spring, the board participated in an organizational assessment. Consultants from Tellus evaluated township operations from top to bottom in order to strengthen the way we serve the public. Through the assessment, we identified opportunities for improved efficiency and effectiveness of township operations, staffing, structure, technology, process, and policies. Tellus completed their assessment in June, and we have taken their recommendations to heart. One of the recommendations that came from the assessment was the creation of a deputy supervisor position, and late last year we welcomed a new face to the Canton leadership team. Deputy Supervisor Joseph Halver has led our staff as we continuously work to achieve the You Belong Here strategic plan for the community. One goal of the You Belong Here plan is to have a township in which all residents can fully and effectively access services, influence policy and direction, and feel a sense of belonging and safety. One way we work toward this goal is to have a number of new residents serving on our 14 boards, commissions, and committees. In 2021, there were 59 applications submitted by interested residents, and in the past year, new members were appointed to the Tax Board of Review, Planning Commission, Historic District Commission, Downtown Development Authority, Merit Commission, Cultural Commission, Canton Cares Fund Advisory Committee, Board of Ethics, and Building Board of Appeals. Our trustees also sit in on many of these communities and actively provide their leadership to ensure we have a successful community. A technology committee was also formed, comprised of 10 residents who are excited to get started with helping the township in the areas of sustainability and using external technology to help move Canton forward. Many of you may not know this, but the Supervisor's Office administers the Emergency Food Assistance Program for our residents, TFAP. This is a federal program that helps supplement the diets of low-income Americans by providing them with emergency food assistance at no cost. The U.S. Department of Agriculture provides 100% American-grown USDA foods and administrative funds to states to operate TFAP. Last year, through this program, we were able to distribute 390 supplemental food packages to families. We made it a priority to recognize the milestones of our employees and celebrated those that had worked here 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 plus years, as well as an employee family picnic in the summer. Our employees are the backbone of our service to the residents, and we couldn't do it without them. I'm proud to say that we also signed a 3-year contract with one of our union partners, the International Association of Firefighters Union. This contract has been under negotiations for more than 2 years, and we successfully signed in July. In 2021, we swore in 6 police officers and 6 firefighters to continue to provide a secure home for our residents, especially during this global pandemic. Canton's Public Safety Department continued their exceptional service to our community in 2021. The Canton Police developed an embedded social worker program, which is being modeled in other communities like Livonia. The program has proven to have great value to our community with over 140 referrals in the first 100 days. The department has also increased access to the juvenile diversion program, which has been so successful that other police agencies are now considering this path. Board members worked with Director Bao and the Executive Director of the ACLU, Lauren Kogali, to create the new Police Guidance and Transparency Subcommittee of the Canton Coalition for Inclusive Communities, which is an oversight group for the police department. The pilot program will use a constitutional and holistic public safety model to address police officer use of force, police officer accountability, and reimagining and transforming police training practices away from the historic warrior model to the guardian model. The police are also moving towards a hybrid fleet with a total of 7 hybrid vehicles currently in service. Further advances are on the horizon as the technology allows, and we continue to be stewards for our environment. Additionally, the department unveiled a transparency dashboard on the Canton website, which allows users to see a variety of data such as calls for service, traffic stops, and top 5 arrest offenses. Community engagement continues to be a priority for our police department. With over 70 activities last year, our officers were able to interact with residents on a personal level. These events have been shown to build trust, strengthen relationships, and create open lines of communication. Our police officers go through a variety of rigorous training exercises each year, ranging from crisis intervention training to accident investigation, suicide prevention, mental health first aid, and more. The department also has 25 special units and support services, including canine patrol, crisis negotiation, SWAT, honor guard, and many more. Additionally, Canton Police regularly participate in task forces on the state and federal level, such as the FBI, DEA, the U.S. Department of Justice, and the Michigan State Police, to name a few. Our Canton Fire Department began running operations from their new Fire Station number 2 in March. The new station, located on Warren Road, just west of Haggerty, replaced the original station number 2 built in the early 70s and will continue to serve the northeast section of Canton. The new, larger facility is expected to improve service levels in the area with the capability of housing 2 additional firefighters who will staff a second ambulance running out of the location. We are also looking forward to a park next to the new fire station, as well as a community electric vehicle charger. The fire department fulfilled a township board goal by replacing 2 old diesel vehicles with 2 new clean-burning diesel pickup trucks. Clean diesel's proven efficiency and ability to use renewable fuels position diesel as a key technology to achieve cleaner air, lower greenhouse gas emissions, and a sustainable environment. Additionally, the fire department continues to support the health and wellness of its employees by implementing various new training opportunities and programs. One example includes applying for and receiving a $140,000 FEMA grant for firefighter physical exams and cancer screenings for 2 years. These health screenings exceed a typical exam by incorporating a number of tests that are specific to the hazard of the firefighter career. By providing these annual exams, employees may receive early detection of a medical condition, which is always beneficial to staying healthy. And a healthy fire staff is critical for the care of our community. Last year, they had a total of 9,794 calls for both fire and medical service, with an average of about a 7.5-minute response time. This is measured by the time the 911 call is made until they are on the scene with the patient. What is incredible is that our fire department staff is able to keep up on this amazing pace on top of nearly 3,000 hours of training they do each year. We are thankful for their service to the community also. Our leisure services folks also continue to reinvent and reimagine fun for everyone in Canton. At an operational level, services had to be retooled as we were able to resume a number of in-person events, programs, activities, and athletics in compliance with public health guidelines. This past year, we were finally able to host fireworks during Canton's picnic in the park, which offered plenty of festive food choices from area restaurants, food trucks, plus live music featuring popular artists on 2 stages that led up to the big fireworks extravaganza in Heritage Park. In addition, Canton was able to host its first Diwali, Festival of Lights community celebration that was held in the festive tradition of India that celebrates the triumph of good over evil. This special event in Heritage Park, which we believe was the first time a municipality in the state of Michigan hosted a celebration of this kind, featured Indian cultural performances, music, and dancing, as well as a children's activity with a keynote given by WDIV news reporter Priya Mann. Another first for Canton included our Pride Outside event, which we held this summer in Heritage Park to provide an opportunity for area residents to show support and exhibit pride for our LGBTQ+ neighbors. Unfortunately, as all of us are aware by now, a fire destroyed the Katie Boyer barn over this past Memorial weekend. Since 2006, this massive red barn and silo had anchored all of the historic properties within Preservation Park and served as a great reminder of Canton's agricultural roots. As we move into the new year, discussions regarding future replacement options will continue that will hopefully lead us to some viable redevelopment options for the site. On a positive note, Preservation Park unveiled its new permanent pavilion this year, thanks to significant funding from the Wayne County Parks Millage. This new pavilion features a large under-roof seating capacity, electrical service, a concession service window, and 3 individual restrooms. This 70 feet by 32-foot structure will provide much-needed shade and seating in the park, as well as a covered lunch area for the Canton Farmers Market. And as all of these new and improved offerings were occurring, Leisure Services was also updating its 5-year master plan. After much public input, we heard that Canton residents continue to emphasize that parks, natural spaces, and recreational opportunities remain favored essential amenities within our community. The master plan will help guide in the acquisition, preservation, and development of these desired community parks and public recreation spaces. Additionally, the plan also places new emphasis on enhanced development of the Ridge Road Park, as well as an expanded plan for improvements to Heritage Park. Canton's Municipal Services Department was a flurry of activity all year. The department took over facilities maintenance duties and added a deputy director to help handle the large workload. One very big and visible project was the copper roof replacement at the Summit. Other Summit improvements in 2021 included new skylights in the gymnasium, track resurfacing, floor refinishing, and locker room improvements. Additionally, the Fleet Maintenance Building got a new roof and HVAC replacements were made at the Administration Building, Human Services Building, Canton Sports Center, and the Summit. Engineering Services completed 3 major road millage projects on Canton Center, Sheldon, and Haggerty. Those 3 miles of major improvements brings a total to 12.4 miles of major roads improvement in the last 2 years. Not only that, engineering also coordinated work in 13 subdivisions that participated in the local match program. The Building and Inspection Division had an incredibly busy and productive year. They issued nearly 16,000 permits and performed over 28,000 inspections around the community. Our Public Works Division was reaccredited through the APWA. The purpose of accreditation is to promote excellence in the operation and management of a public works agency, its programs, and employees. Accreditation is designed to assist the agency in continuous improvement of operations and management and providing a valid and objective evaluation of agency programs as a service to the public and the profession. This accreditation is a very big honor, and it reflects the dedication from all of the staff towards continued improvement and excellence. Canton's Planning Services Division initiated the Redevelopment Ready Communities process through the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. This no-cost certification program is designed to promote effective redevelopment strategies through a set of best practices. The program measures and then certifies communities that integrate transparency, predictability, and efficiency into their daily development practices. The RRC certification is a formal recognition that your community has a vision for the future and the fundamental practices in place to get there. Planning also has 11 residential programs under review, 21 commercial projects, and 5 industrial projects. And if all of that wasn't enough, the office has also begun the process of updating the Township's master plan, with work continuing into this year. Our finance department worked with every department in the sometimes very arduous grant application processes and various intricate procedures required, and were ultimately successful in securing over $12 million in grants last year. Some of the relief grant money was used to assist 51 Canton families with rental and mortgage assistance. The department updated the municipal timekeeping software to a system that features a mobile app allowing employees to clock in and out from their phones. The finance department also received the prestigious GFOA award for financial statements for the 29th time, and sound financial planning also made it possible to pre-fund the organization's OPEB accounts by $1 million. Additionally, as administrators of the Community Development Block Grant funds, the department created and approved a 5-year consolidated plan and started rehabilitation work on 8 Canton homes. CDBG funds were also used to complete the Copper Park Playground that opened in 2020. Elsewhere, our IT division is as busy as ever, keeping our software and hardware up to date, training users on many different platforms, and successfully fending off hackers from all over the world who specifically target municipalities. We are also in the process of hiring a new ITI director. ITI stands for Information, Technology, and Innovation. I'm looking forward to the ITI director moving us forward and keeping us on the cutting edge of innovation and information technology.
Hi, I'm Canton Clerk Michael Segrist. The clerk's office had a very productive 2021. One large project was reworking all manuals and voting models for the upcoming elections to create efficiency and prioritize voter experience, as well as upgrading all electronic poll books for the precincts. Additionally, we worked with the state of Michigan to redesign absentee voter envelopes, which will allow for automation of election preparation processes. Thanks to all this cutting-edge election work, the clerk's office earned a Cleary Award from the United States Election Assistance Commission for outstanding innovation in election cybersecurity and technology. We coordinated with nonprofits, the Michigan Association of Municipal Clerks, and the legislature to help prevent restrictive voting rights legislation. And I volunteered with Hamtramck, Dearborn Heights, Livonia, Oakland County, and other communities for municipal elections and recounts as a training exercise and to learn best practices. When we weren't working on election processes, we redesigned and simplified the online dog license renewal process to save money and reduce waste. But for now, it's back to the voting business as we gear up for the 2022 election season. Looking forward to 2022, we will see a redistricting where precincts will be changing, voting locations may be changing, so stay tuned for that information and we'll see you at the polls.
Hi, I'm Treasurer Diane Slavens. The Treasurer's Office and water billing have been busy the past 18 months, adjusting to the new normal. For instance, many more residents have been taking advantage of the safe and secure drop box found outside Township Hall to make their water bill and tax payments. Additionally, faced with the challenges of COVID and protecting staff and residents, we've made changes to our office in the administration building. You now see plexiglass at our windows along with staff wearing face masks. Facilities also increased their cleaning rotation in the lobby, wiping counters, supplying face masks, and hand sanitizer. We continue to monitor any changes from the health department, keeping staff and residents safe. We've introduced auto pay for real property tax payments. This allows residents to have their tax payment withdrawn from their savings or checking account on the due date of the tax bill. This has been very successful for residents who do not have an escrow and want their payments made automatically. The Treasurer's Office has also added Auto Agent to assist making sure tax payments are paid once and to avoid duplicate payments by outside parties. Water billing added new programs for work orders, which allows us to send the work order to our DPW workers via internet and gives us the information in real time. This has resulted in quicker results in work order information and billing. We are also close to introducing budget billing, which allows residents to have a consistent water bill throughout the year when enrolled. As we look ahead, both Treasury and water billing will continue to add services that will provide safe and efficient assistance to our residents.
As we move forward into 2022, we have great hopes for the year. Our public safety teams continue to engage the community and keep it safe. Some of our newer leisure services programs have won Michigan Recreation and Parks Awards as we continue to look at expanding diverse programming for our residents. We are also cautiously optimistic about finally being able to have a Liberty Fest for our community this summer. Our leisure services folks are working hard to make it happen, while also keeping safety in mind. We will be sure to keep everyone updated on Liberty Fest progress. We are being very proactive in trying to secure more grants for our community, dollars that can be used in a variety of ways. We are currently working to implement the SEMCOG Electric Vehicle Charger Planning Grant, which will assist us in finding places to install EV chargers for our residents to utilize in the very near future as more automakers are moving to electric vehicle production. There are millions of dollars in grants out there, and I want to assure our residents that we are doing everything in our power to receive some of them and invest in Canton's future. I encourage everyone to keep abreast of our progress throughout the year by attending board meetings. In an effort to promote and practice transparency, we have been presenting hybrid meetings, meaning that you don't need to attend in person. You have the option of staying in your own comfortable home and still participating via Zoom. We expect to continue this hybrid style of meetings for the foreseeable future. Lastly, I just want to add that I'm very proud of the partnership we have with the Canton Chamber of Commerce. We work very closely on many fronts, and you may even spot me and Thomas Payton together as we walk around town and visit with local businesses. We are always very interested to hear about what is going well for them, as well as areas where they may need some assistance. We then try to connect them with the appropriate resources that are available. Time and time again, Canton has proven itself to be a resilient and adaptable community. Our residents and businesses continue to be involved and look out for one another, and I could not be more proud of the examples of caring I have seen in the last couple of years. Let's all look to the future of a bright and prosperous 2022 and beyond. Thank you.